Oh, that's so loud. Oh, welcome in. If there is anybody in here, I do want to welcome you to the show. The weekly, however long it's going to go tonight, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to get a giveaway set up because I did not preset one up, as is usually the case. Where's it at? There we go. Giveaway. We do have some cool stuff to give away. The first giveaway is a little juicy, a little kind of the standard, but with a little sticker. I'm not going to put a whole lot in the giveaway. Just giveaway. 30 minutes publish. Add to stream. Start the giveaway. All right. So the giveaway is going to be for this Pacific Picker sticker, this original jungle set Bellsprout, and then this really awesome Venusaur Pokemon sticker. We have a lot of really awesome items. I was not able to source a whole lot of individual video games. We do have some really nice ones, though. This was a Bolo. I'm just going to do a little Bolo shout out. Hey, Jomiji, how you doing? It's called Elundra. This is like this $85 loose for the game, and then the manual is $48. Can you believe that? This was just like at a thrift store for $1. So, really awesome game. We're gonna run that here in a little bit. We do have an Xbox and a whole bunch of Atari games. Why don't we run an Atari game? Let's do this. Move to stage. Edit the item. I'll start this first one off at $1. This is Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. This is Pac-Man for the Atari 2600, packaged up nicely. This is Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. A very lovely Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. We have, I don't know, maybe 10 Atari games available tonight, which is going to be a lot of fun. Don't see those very often. All right, let's run the ET. Duplicate. Oh boy, is it gonna work? I'm gonna start this at $3. This is E.T. the Extraterrestrial for the Atari 2600. It's a really, really nice game. The label is super duper clean, and it's a steal at $3. This is E.T. the Extraterrestrial for the Atari 2600. A very, very clean label. This is Atari 2600 ET, the Extraterrestrial. All right, no worries. Let's set that aside for now. Why don't we grab a watch? We have a whole bunch of men's and women's watches. Duplicate. I'll start it at $3, though this one is worth quite a bit more than that. Let me try to get a good light on it. This is a men's Timex Date Just. So it's a vintage men's Timex Date Just watch. A very nice men's Date Just. Let me try to pull it out of the... Well, yeah, I can pull it out of the bag here. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice little men's watch. I was seeing they were selling for around like $25 to $30 on the Bay. So that's not a bad deal. A men's Timex. The glass is really nice. It's not broken. You have the date that's adjustable. So this is the men's Timex Date Just. Going to Jomiji. Thank you so much. Let me get a box. Hold up. Thank you very much. Let me write your name on this. Jomiji. This box is not cooperating, but we got it. All right, let's do another one. These are actually pretty decent watches. This one, if you look this one up, you'll see these are actually going for pretty decent money on the secondhand market. This is a Armatron. It's a vintage Armatron Scooby-Doo watch, and these are actually kind of crazy. It's goofy. It's goofy. This is Scooby-Doo, but yeah, this is a Scooby-Doo, a Armatron Scooby-Doo watch. I was able to find most of these by just doing a Google Lens search. But yeah, some of these watches are actually pretty ridiculous. We have a whole bunch of Lego minifigs as well. Oh yeah, it happens to me all the time too, and I'm like, sometimes I swear I'm like, oh god, I talk, I promise, I'm an adult. But then my brain, that already had your name on it, 24-hour yard sale. All right, let's do a nicer one. This is a 17 Joules gold-filled watch. I think this one's the Gruen. This one's a really nice one. From what I was seeing, these were selling for right around $100. Let me find the blade here so I can open the back up and show you guys the movement. It is super duper nice inside here. So there's the back piece there. It is a women's watch, or a very dainty men's watch. This is a 17 jewels women's watch. This is a gold-filled 17 jewels by Gruen. And then you have the gold-filled watch band as well as the case. So we're going to put the movement back inside here and put the back on it. I'm going to try to move a little bit slower tonight than I usually do, so I give people a little bit better chance to look at things. I realize I move sort of fast. All right, so here we go. This is a very lovely women's, it's Gruen, Gruen. It's a gold-filled 17 jewels. A very lovely women's Gruen 17 jewels watch. These are really nice. They kind of go stupid. Is that a sealed fossil booster box? God, I wish. What it is I opened that when I was a child. The game box right there, and that was from my childhood. I drove all the way from Oregon, where I live, to Chicago, where I grew up, and I hung out with my grandparents. I fixed all the plumbing in their house. I cleaned their house multiple times, and then I was able to recover some of my childhood Pokemon stuff, which was cool. Applegate. A lot of people on here actually have bought some of that Pokemon stuff. In many of the previous shows that you've attended. You might even have some yourself. Gonna say I'll give you 700, but if I had it, I wouldn't sell it. No offense. I would probably just keep it or open it. I actually was able to, at my local card shop, which is a surprise. They're always way overpriced. But I was able to open a new box, an ETB. Me, my daughter, and my wife all bought an ETB. This was my big hit. The Dragonite, Mega Dragonite EX card out of the new Ascending Heroes set. My wife hit one that was $160, so that was pretty cool. All right, let's do another watch very similar to that one. This is also a 17 jewels. This has a sterling silver case, though, which is nice. And this is by Waltham, which is a very, very recognized watch brand. They do men's watches and women's watches. One downside to this is the little dial on the side there is missing, but those are really cheap to replace. Come on out of there. A very lovely 17. Is it 17? Yeah, this is a 17 jewels as well. So I'm going to reassemble this one. This is a Waltham. These guys were landing around $80 from what I was seeing. Obviously, without the little dial there, that does bring the value down a tiny bit. But it is a sterling case, so that's kind of nice. The band is not sterling silver, unfortunately, but the case is. So there we go, a very lovely. We also have, I forgot we have some sterling silver here, too. A very lovely Waltham women's 17 jewels. Somewhat sterling silver, somewhat not sterling silver watch. Very nice watch. I was able to get a nice little watch lot. I have some other Disney watches as well. And then I got a digital watch. It is untested because I did not have a charger for it, so we'll just rent it at like $1 probably. But this is a nice women's Waltham. This, and the outer part of the shell here are sterling silver, and then the rest of it I think is just stainless. I think it's a stainless steel band. Yeah, stainless steel band. Or is that 1/10, 12? Oh, it's royal gold filled. It's actually it's a gold filled band as well. Nice. Applegate, taking that down very much. Thank you very much. All right, let's do this oddball lot of watches. These are the two that didn't really have a whole lot that I could look up on. But that's why we're gonna run them at 99 cents for both of them. This is a iTech something or another. I didn't have the charger for the back of it. And then this one's a Carriage women's quartz watch. It's got a pretty nice little band on it. This is a smartwatch, untested because I did not have a charger to plug it in and or dock it. And this is a women's Carriage quartz watch as well. Applegate, thank you so much. We got a whole bunch of Pokemon to run, and we're going to announce how we're going to be running the gold giveaway for hitting 1K. That's going to be coming up. I intended to do it sooner, but I had some life situations come up with the family and just haven't had a whole lot of time. This is a very nice, I believe it's like 13 or 14 grams. I could pull the scale out and we can weigh it. But this is the dream is still alive. I went to a thrift store. This was priced. It was $5 is how much I paid for it. But it's about $30 worth of sterling silver. It is marked sterling silver, and I was able to look it up. So this is a very nice. I'm gonna start it at 99 cents because we're gonna live crazy. But this is a sterling silver. It's from Pennsylvania. It's got the state crown thing on there, and like I said, I think there's around $30 worth of silver in this based on the weight and the price of silver. But that is a very lovely sterling silver Pennsylvania little. I don't know, probably like a sugar spoon is what I'd probably call it, or maybe like a tea stirring spoon. For being as small as it is, it's quite heavy, but I guess since it's silver, that does make sense. I went through a whole bunch of their silver in there. I was able to find a whole bunch of Lego minifigs as well, which I was really surprised. Some of them are crazy valuable. This is a Pennsylvania. All right, this is going to just for. Very nice, just for. Let me grab a box. Yeah. Just for. Gonna take that one down. Very cool. We got a cool watch here somewhere as well. I'm not sure where I put it. But the watch has a Morgan silver dollar on it as well. As I found another pocket watch that way. Oh, we have this puppy. I suppose we could run this. I don't know what I'd run it at because I feel like it's a pretty valuable game. The game by itself is like $85, and then this is $48. So what is that, like $120 in total value? This is Alundra for the original PlayStation. I think the best I would want to do on it is like $60. I think that's the best I would want to do. Otherwise, I think I might just add to my collection. This is Alundra for the PlayStation 1 with the manual and the game. The game, like I said, if you look it up, they're around $85 for the game. And then the manual is another $48, which is kind of wild. It was a random pickup at a thrift store for $1. And then I was like, wow, I actually lost on some of the other games that I bought. But this is why we can still do it. Dramiji, thank you. You can still find things at thrift stores. It's crazy. We found all of these minifigures, which some of them, yeah, like this one's last sold were $25 on eBay, which is kind of wild. And then surprisingly, the more recognizable characters were less valuable. Like R2-D2 is only a $6. Here, let's duplicate, and we'll just run R2-D2 from a dollar start. But R2-D2 is only like a $6 Lego minifigure, which is kind of wild to me. But I bought the lot just sight unseen. I don't know a whole lot about Legos. I just saw Star Wars Legos and was like, well, let's take a look. I paid $25 for the whole bag of Legos, and there's a couple in there that are worth $45 a piece, which is kind of wild to me. But like I said, I thought the R2-D2 might be a little more valuable. Maybe they just mass-produced it. Maybe the value really comes from the rarity of how many of them they produce. Melise, thank you so much. But we got a whole bunch of these minifigures, which I'm excited to know more about. We also have one. I'm going to look for it. I think it's the Boba Fett. It's like a $1,000 one, I think. I have to look into it, though, before I run it. Because I don't want to sell it without making sure. I just want to make sure it's like, I don't know. It scares me. It's such a really nice one. Let's do this one. This one's cool. It's around $13 in value. That's without the lightsaber. I don't know if that adds a whole lot of value or not. This is the Winter Chewbacca. This is the Winter Chewbacca, or Winter Chewie. I added the lightsaber because I didn't have the crossfire gun that is commonly associated with his other Lego sets. But I figured a lightsaber is always nice. You can toss it into the mix. This is a Winter Chewie Maniac. Taking that down. Very nice. Okay. We're going to go all over the place today. We have some comic books. We have games, a few games. We didn't get as many games this time as we usually do. Usually we get a lot more video games, but we had a blizzard hit us. Here, let's do this random Pokemon pack. We're going to open it. This was, I sell bulk lots of Pokemon, typically for $5 on, like as a static listing on here. And someone asked for one, and then they ended up not actually buying it. So we'll run it right here. This is what they were going to get in their $5 mystery Pokemon purchase. But because they decided they didn't want it at the last second, we're just going to run it here for $1. I've sold a lot of these, actually. Probably gotten off about 1,000 cards this way. But it also has these vintage cards in the back here as well. A Snubble, Lieutenant Surge's Sparrow, and a Pidgey. All of these, we'll duplicate it. Lego said at Goodwill it was going for $2. Oh, wow. So yeah, we'll do all these. I don't know. It's like, I think it's 55 or 60 Pokemon cards. Multiple vintage cards, and then also multiple holographic and reverse holos. I juice these little packs up quite nicely so the people that buy them can enjoy kind of opening a pack of 50 cards, you know. 24-hour yard sale. Thank you so much. All right, let's do, I'm going to run ET at $1. It's worth quite a bit more than that, but whatever. ET, the extraterrestrial for the Atari 2600. We have a system in the shop right now. You could put a bid in on an Atari 2600, and you could play this right away. I think it's like a $14 game, just as is. I think it's around $14. It was the more valuable of the Atari games that we were able to acquire, which was nice. This is Atari 2600 ET going to just $4. Very nice. Or is it? Did it end? It didn't make the noise like it usually does. Okay. Let's do this Lego figure. This is a Resistance Trooper. Oh, the little flames came off. But it has its, like, little, I don't know. I want to say it's a pod racer, but it's definitely not a pod racer. This is a Lego Star Wars Resistance Trooper. And then the Resistance Trooper is sitting on a little, like, Resistance Trooper pod. I don't know idea, but it's a pretty cool little item. We actually have one of the larger Star Wars Lego figures as well. We're going to run that here soon. But a very lovely little Resistance Trooper in his little racer. Maniac, thank you so much. All right, let's do this guy. These are actually pretty nice. I'm going to start it at $1 because it has a cracked piece of glass. But this is a vintage Winnie the Pooh watch with a leather band. These actually go kind of dumb on the secondhand market. I was able to find this pretty quickly. This is made by Timex. It's a Timex Winnie the Pooh gold-toned watch. It does have a cracked piece of glass, but that is replaceable. I've looked it up. You can actually, they're pretty easy to replace. You can order them. You can order pretty much anything nowadays because people can 3D print things and make things custom. Melise, thank you so much. There's your box. All right, let's do one of the other ones here. This is another Winnie the Pooh Disney watch. This one's actually really nice, too. This doesn't have a cracked piece of glass on it, though. This has a intact glass. And this one was actually going for pretty decent money on eBay. I was seeing comps around $25, which is kind of crazy. But it's a vintage one. It's like older, so I think that's probably why. A vintage Winnie the Pooh Disney watch. A very lovely... it's like a rectangle, too, which I think is kind of cool. An unconventional shape for a watch, quite frankly. Let me try to get a better image of it. Actually, maybe I should turn off that backlight. It's so bad. Hey, Breeze, thank you so much, Shirley. Let me grab a box for you. Okay. And... there we go. Thank you so much. Let me grab some more watches here. We do have another one here. This one's actually kind of cool. It is another Armatron. It's a vintage Scooby-Doo Armatron kids watch. I was actually kind of surprised when I looked this one up what they were going for. Some of these rubbery style kids watches from the 90s and late 80s go for kind of crazy money. But I just pick them up anytime I find watches in general because why not? This is a very lovely Scooby Doo Armatron vintage. Nice, 24-hour yard sale. Very nice. All right, we're gonna do this little lot of 2 little cars and this random ring. I found this last minute. I don't know. There's markings on the inside. I do not believe that it's gold. I don't believe it's silver. I don't know what it is, though. We're just going to run it. It does have 2, ironically, valid tiny little diamonds on the side, and then a piece of what I believe is aquamarine. So I don't know what they put it in, the metal. Maybe it's platinum. You know what? I never considered that maybe this was platinum. That's an interesting thought. I should have tested this for platinum. We're going to wait on that because maybe I should test. We'll test it after the show is done with all this area here, and then we'll run it after we test it so we know for sure. But instead, we're going to run these 4 items at $1. We're going to run this vintage Volkswagen van. I was kind of surprised when I looked these up what they were going for. And then we're also going to run, this is the Erdl Thomas the Tank. It's a vintage Thomas the Tank toy. And then also this pendant type thing. I'm not sure what it is. Like a coin. And then a vintage 1927 British coin as well. So you're going to get the 1927 British coin, the pendant, whatever that is, and then these 2 vintage little vehicles to go all together. Oh, we also have this gold-filled little clip. I found that too. This has a piece of jade. It has a piece of jade on there. That's interesting. You don't see jade that often. Just for taking down a nice little bundle deal of some kind of off-the-wall items. Okay, let's go over here and grab a random item again. We're going to run a Xbox controller. This was a leftover Xbox One controller from a box of controllers that I bought, and I didn't have another. We have one Xbox Series S, complete in box. Actually, pretty cool. Tag me if I am not on. Yeah, absolutely. But this is a very lovely Xbox controller. We also have a N64 controller and a PlayStation 2 controller. The N64 controller is missing the, what do they call that? The button. However, I did look it up and they're super duper cheap to replace. Jomiji, thank you so much. So I figured I'd just run it instead of trying to replace it myself. We'll just run it at $1 because, whatever. This is an aftermarket Shark Pad, so do with that as you will. The Shark Pad N64 controller, but again, it is missing the center button. The actual stick there is intact, but it is missing the physical plastic button. However, they're super duper cheap to replace, and maybe you have some, or maybe you have another broken controller, or maybe you just need an extra controller and you don't mind having it as like a little stick shift. Joe Meiji, thank you so much. Where did that box go? Oh, it's right there. It's being held down. All right, let's start this guy up. This is a mini game. This is the Anniversary Edition Entertainment System. It has 620 classic games built in, and boy, are there a lot of games on this puppy. We've actually sold quite a few of these. This is one of the more valuable ones that I've come across. The family computer system. It does have 2 controllers, all the hookups to get it running, and it is in perfect condition. It does come with the box, and we're off. These kind of go crazy on the set. People go kind of wild for these on the secondhand market. So we're gonna send it on down the road. This is a very lovely mini Nintendo type entertainment system. It does have 620 built-in games, both controllers, and it is a complete in-box little system. A lovely little gift for you or somebody you know going to. Oh wow, a last-minute snipe. They're pretty decent. I saw them selling for around $35 like this, so that's pretty nice. Not a bad deal at all. Joe Meiji taking it down. Very nice. All right. Okay. How about this very strange doll. This is a 1959 Walt Disney Productions Mickey Mouse Club doll. This is a 1959 Walt Disney Productions Mickey Mouse Club doll. It's a very, very old, kind of frightening doll. They actually do have a pretty decent secondhand market value. But it's from from what I was seeing, they have the 1959 or 1960. Yeah, it is very scary. My wife said we have got to get rid of it, so it was either selling it or maybe you're just like hiring a priest to come by. But who knows? This doll has seen some things, guys. I want you to know that. Jack's Clothing taking the very awesome and not creepy doll at all. She's just looking at me down there. Let me grab a box. Ouch. Jax. Thank you so much for your purchase, Jax. I do appreciate it. Everyone, make sure to go follow Jax. And if you're another seller, shout yourself out. If you got a YouTube channel, shout that out. Let's do another Lego figure. Let's do a cool one. And again, not incredibly valuable. I didn't actually look the value up on this one. Okay, well, a C3PO Lego minifig. I probably should have looked this one up. I think I was in the process of looking this one up when I had to get everything set up for the show. So be it. A C3PO Lego minifig in silver or platinum. I'm not sure what color that is. Either silver or platinum. A very nice, I'm forgetting, open that box. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll start knocking if you don't open that box. I'm sure she'll find her way out and into your heart. This is a C3PO minifig Lego figurine in silver. There are some versions of these that go kind of wild. All right, Maniac, thank you so much. All right, let's grab another one. This was one of the more valuable ones. This was a Imperial Shock Trooper, I guess, with the pistol. These guys go for around $15. Can you believe that? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sell one of them starting at $1, and we'll see how it goes. It does have the rocket booster on the back with all of the Imperial markings. These sell pretty regularly for around that $15 mark, which is a little wild for a little figure, but so be it. This is a shock trooper with the rocket pack on the back and the helmet and the pistol or the gun. It's a very nice little minifig. I tried to do the best research on these I could since I didn't know much about them, and I was happy with what I came up with. Maniac, very nice. Thank you so much. Let's do. All right, we're gonna do a bigger one, but I'm going to start this one a little bit higher because I kind of like it, and I think I'd rather keep it if it doesn't sell for just $10. This is the Imperial Trooper. This specific one in the red goes for let me try to get a better image on this. This specific one with the design and the red colorway goes for around $25. You can Google image search it, and it comes up. Oh, okay. What is this? Don't close out. Okay. This is the red Imperial Trooper, and it does, like I said, they go for pretty crazy money. This one and the other one that I have, there's an ARC Trooper that goes for like $45. Which is a little bit wild to me but it is what it is. I was learning just by looking at listings and stuff how much some of these go for, like in the thousands of dollars. So always be on the lookout for these things because, oh boy. This is the more expensive one that we have. It is the ARC Trooper. He has both his pistols, and these guys go for around $40. I think I'd want 15 at a minimum out of him. Otherwise, just goes on my desk as a cool little figure. It does have both the pistols, and this is the ARC Trooper. Again, this one, the comps were right around $40. There were a couple kind of higher than that, and a couple a little bit lower. But that's why I try to run them where there's still quite a bit of meat left on the bone. A little bit harder to see that one, but Maniac taking that one down. We still have a lot of these minifigs. But we're going to move on to another item now. We're going to do a switch edit item. Absolutely. I'm glad that you're going to enjoy them. This is a Switch game card box. I forget. I looked this up. I can't remember now. Genshin Impact, maybe, or something. I don't remember what the game or the anime is for this. But it's a little compact, and you keep your Nintendo Switch games inside of it. This came in a video game deal that I did. And these things are actually pretty cool. So there you go. It's a Switch game card box. So you put your game cards inside of here, and it's like a little compact. So if you have a kid, like a daughter, or maybe even your wife, or maybe even you like to have a compact, no judgment. And then it is themed around, I don't remember if that was Genshin Impact or something like that. Millie's taking it down. Nice. Thank you so much. All right, quick drink of water. We kind of have some cool items. Let me hop in here. And I don't think we have room for the Atari just yet. Let's run the other one of those to make some room on the stage here. So this is the exact same thing as that last one, just in a different color. You put your Nintendo Switch games inside of here. Hey, the giveaway ended, and Shirley took it down. We're going to get that here in your box in just a second. This is a Nintendo Switch compact for Nintendo Switch games. You know what? I'm going to toss this in the giveaway as well for Shirley. So you're going to get that and the items that were already in the giveaway. There you go. Yeah, we try to send them out as many as I can. You feel free to slap them around town. Okay. What do we want to run next? Let's run. We do have a ColecoVision gaming system, which is pretty cool. Why don't we do Space Invaders for the Atari 2600? Space Invaders for the Atari 2600. Do we have one of those basic games up here? No, I didn't get any of those this time. Space Invaders for the Atari 2600 from 1978. What a long time ago that was. All right, no worries. Let's set these off to the side for now. Well, actually, maybe we run Centipede, because that's quite a bit of a better one. This is Centipede for the Atari 2600 with the silver label. This is actually a pretty nice game, value-wise. Atari 2600 Centipede for the Atari 2600. We do have an Atari 2600 available. If anybody wants to place a bid on that, we will pull it out here momentarily as soon as we get through some of these other items out here. And then we eventually will get to Pokemon, I promise. We have a lot of Pokemon to get to. As you guys know, I keep buying collections kind of never-endingly, and I keep getting more and more and more and more and more cards. Let's do another giveaway on that subject. Duplicate. How about a fire breather? That's going to be the next giveaway. Start that now. All right, cool. We are off with that giveaway. Let's do another Imperial Shock Trooper. This is an Imperial Shock Trooper. We'll start it at $1. These are going for around $15. This is an Imperial Shock Trooper, Star Wars Lego minifig. An Imperial Shock Trooper with the jetpack, just like the last one that we had. This is an Imperial Shock Trooper Lego minifig, and it is going. It does come with the little gun as well as the rocket pack on the back, which makes it quite a bit more valuable, or at least sought after. Maniac, very nice. Taking that one down. All right, let's grab what's in this box. Oh, yes, this watch. We're going to save this for towards the end. We'll show it off a little bit right now, but we're going to save this for towards the end of the show. What do we want to do next? How about a pair of binoculars? We're going to start them at $1. We're going to live life on the dangerous side of things. Oh, yes, absolutely. This is a pair of, these are Bushnells, so these are actually pretty nice. Bushnell, me too. Absolutely. I'll tag you both. These are Bushnell binoculars with a very nice hard shell case to go with them. So if you're going to go out in the mountains and you want to look at some things, these are a very lovely set of binoculars made by Bushnell, which is nice. They're a pretty good brand. A lot of the ones that I see that are going for better money are that brand. So that's cool. And then the case it does latch, which is nice. For travel. Nice. 24-hour yard sale. Taking it down. Let's do this. This, like that. Move those there. Cool beans. All right. Let's do... I want to try to get this out of the way. There are some boxes of cookies that my wife made. She's selling them all over the place. These are the only ones I was able to get off of her. So these are available in the shop if anybody's interested. There's only one of the sugar cookies left. Somebody already bought the other ones. But we're going to run... Let's see about this ColecoVision. Wow. Auctions... Move to stage. All right, so this is a very awesome ColecoVision video game system. It's very similar to an Atari. It does come with all of the hookups. It does work, which is really nice. And we're also tossing in Gorf, the game. The system as a whole, I believe that they were going for around $170. Let me just look at the listing real quick. I did post a picture. $177 is about what these guys go for on the secondhand market. And we're going to run it at, I'm going to start it at $60. This is a Coleco gaming system. The controllers are built in here. It does come with all of the hookups and an original power cable. And, and the Gorf game, which is really nice. This is the original Coleco video game system. And it does come with the hookups and Gorf. They do sell pretty regularly on the Bay for around $150 to $170. This is a Coleco video game system. All right, we'll move this out of the way for now. Ugh. All right. Let's grab the Atari. The Xbox is really nice. Gorf! The Xbox is pretty nice. Let's grab... Can I grab the Atari? I can. All right, this is a working Atari 2600. They're going for around $80. Move to stage. They're going for around $80. This is an Atari 2600. It does come with both sets of cords, the joysticks, and the other ones. These guys, which are really nice. And both the power cable and the hookup for audio video. Here we go. I'm going to edit the item. We're going to start it at... I'm going to start it at $1. We're going to live like crazy. This is an Atari 2600. Like I said, they go for around $80-ish. This is an Atari 2600. This is where it all started, guys. This is where it all started. And the price that I quoted you is not with both sets of those controllers, so there is a little bit more of a premium having the extra controllers. But this is an Atari 2600 original gaming system, and you can even purchase some Atari games here tonight to play on the Atari later when you get it in the mail. This is an Atari 2600. Joe Miji taking it down. Very nice. All right, let me get this in a box for you. Okay. Joe Miji, thank you so much. All right, we do have this beautiful puppy. This is nice. I'm going to keep it at the price that I have it at, simply because they sell for $100 more than this all the time. This is an Xbox Series S, and it is basically brand new. It was, from my understanding, used one time. I did test it to make sure that it works. It is in very, very great condition. It is, and it can be yours right here, right now. This is a complete inbox Xbox Series S. If you look at the listing, I did check the comps on them. They do go for right around $300 with the complete inbox. So this is an Xbox Series S. Xbox Series S, a complete inbox Xbox Series S. Pretty nice. I would have rather it was an Xbox Series X because those go for a little bit more money. But you know, it is what it is. All right, no worries. We're going to push this over here, and we're going to move on to this guy here. This, I'm going to move to stage. I'm going to edit it, duplicate. These guys are going for around $50. I should have waited and showed everything off first. We'll see what happens. 25-in-1 brand new Switch accessory box. It's brand new. There are 25 different accessories in here, including a charging dock. Brand new. There is all of these other accessories. There's the controllers. There's more accessories in here than I realized you could even have for a Nintendo Switch. But again, this is an entire box of over, I don't remember how many it said, 25 Nintendo Switch accessory bundle that I'm going to learn how to close the box on. I can promise you here just momentarily. And we are in the right way. There we go. Joe Miji taking it down. Thank you so much. This is going to go in this box for you. Nice. Okay. Let's grab the PlayStation 2 controller. I'll start it at $1. These things are going for around $15. An original DualShock PlayStation 2 controller. It is a corded controller. A PlayStation 2 corded DualShock controller. A PlayStation 2 DualShock controller. Very nice. Joe Miji taking it down for $1. Very nice. Okay. Let's grab another minifig real quick. Let's do this Imperial officer? Imperial something. We're gonna start it at $1. These ones go for around $12. This is an Imperial Guard. That's what it is. Imperial Guard. I don't know. Imperial something. Star Wars minifig. An Imperial Star Wars minifig. A very nice Imperial Star Wars minifigurine for your consideration. A very nice minifig. Nice. Maniac taking that one down. Very, very nice. These ones are actually pretty good as well. They're going for around $14. These are Shadow Troopers. Hey, Jomiji, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. We'll pump that into the next giveaway, too. Let's go Shadow Trooper. This is the Shadow Trooper with... He does have a gun as well. The Shadow Trooper... Shadow Stormtrooper. This one's pretty nice. Like I said, these are going for around $14 in this condition. These are really cool. They're the darker ones. The Shadow Trooper. Gosh, I wish I could get just a little bit better light. The Shadow Trooper. Oh, the shadow is so dark. And out of the shadow comes the Trooper going to Maniac. Very nice. Well, guess what? We have another one of those. This one has a pistol. This is a Shadow Trooper Lego minifig. A Shadow Trooper Lego minifig. Very lovely. I've been watching a lot of minifig content, actually, ironically, online, and learning that there's quite a bit of value to some of these. If you find the Boba Fett, the right one, they're over $1,000. If you find a few others, they're also there's many of them they range in value. All right, let's do this double set. I was going to look them up, then I realized one was missing an arm, so I decided to just let it run. I don't know much about these two, so you'll have to figure it out. Probably should have looked it up, because maybe the one with the no arm is worth a whole bunch. I have no idea. There's so so many of them, and I just got tired and had to put the set all together for the show. So we're gonna run both of them. One of them's missing an arm, but I mean, who isn't? You know, he's just battle hardened. He has experienced battle. So a maniac taking that one down, very nice. Here, let's do this one. This one's cool. This is a space droid with a gun, or phaser, whatever. A space droid. This one's got the blue face and then like the silver and chrome and red bottom piece. It's actually really sick looking. A space droid Lego minifigurine. A space droid Lego minifigurine. Oh, that's actually pretty cool looking. Maniac taking that one down as well. Very nice. How about a resistance trooper? Resistance trooper. That's actually pretty cool. A resistance trooper. That is a Resistance Trooper Star Wars Lego minifigurine. A Resistance Trooper with a helmet, actually. That's a pretty sick helmet. A Star Wars Resistance Trooper Lego minifig. Nugans. Yeah, that's a good question, Maniac. When are you going to run another show again? I am also curious because you run a great show. You sell a lot of great toys. Republic Trooper. This one's really cool. The helmet on this one is super cool looking. My favorite of all of them. It's almost like he's a bicyclist. This is a Resistance Trooper. This one's super sick. One of my favorites. A Resistance Trooper. This is a Resistance Trooper. A Star Wars Lego minifigurine. Heading out to Nugans. Very nice. Let's use this box. Nugans, thank you so much. Nugans. All right, let me grab a few things here. All right. We have some comic books as well. We still have a bunch of Lego minifigs, though. Let's go through those. Ooh, Imperial Navy. This guy's really nice. Duplicate. Hey, you know what? It happens. This is an Imperial Navy, and this is about $15. What did it say? $15 was the last sale of this one on eBay. This is the Imperial Navy Lego Star Wars minifig. Around $15 what this last sold for on eBay. All right, nice. Going to Nugans. Nugans. There's your box right there. How about Batman? Okay, this is a Batman one. I didn't have the helmet for him. Otherwise, he'd be a little bit more valuable. But this is Batman Lego minifig. The Batman Lego minifigurine. Ooh, that's actually pretty sick. I was actually playing with all these Legos when I bought this set because I was like, you know what, might as well. Very nice. Batman going to Maniac. Very cool. What's this one? Ah, this one's cool. This has a name. Baze Mulbus. Mulbar. I can't tell what it says. Around $15 though for this guy. This is one of the cooler ones. I'm gonna pull this one out of the bag so you guys can see it. It's a complex toy. This one, it has like long hair and everything. This is a sick looking one. Like I said, this one was going for around $15. It has a name. I can't read what I wrote. It does come with like this crazy looking little phaser gun and a little rocket pack looking item on the back. And then he has the long black hair on top. Super cool looking minifigurine. Really, really great condition as well. This whole collection was in fantastic condition. Maniac about to take it, and they do. All right, I'm going to put that in your bag. There we go. All right, let's grab a Snow Trooper. That's a cool looking one. Let's open it up. Break it out of there. This is the Snow Trooper. The Snow Trooper. And he's actually pretty angry, I'm going to be honest with you. And he does have a pair of binoculars. This is the Snow Trooper Lego Star Wars minifigurine. The Snow Trooper Lego Star Wars minifigurine. And boy, is he upset about something. He's really just giving you all of his opinion. This is the Snow Trooper, super cool, with the binoculars, which is awesome. And Maniac's going to take that one down as well. Very nice. If I can get that into a bag. There we go. All right, let's do these two Atari games. Space Invaders and Pac-Man. Space Invaders and Pac-Man, both for the Atari 2600. Space Invaders and Pac-Man, both of them for the Atari 2600. The Pac-Man's pretty decent. It's a classic game. Obviously, everyone's played some Pac-Man. Joe Miji gonna take him down. Very nice. And then we've got a few more of those, but we'll wait and push those in just a second. Let's do some water. That is so good. All right, let's see if there's any interest in the mega card that I just pulled. I'm going to check what the value is because Ascended Heroes came out recently, so, you know, values adjust kind of all over the place. But I'm going to look it up real quick and see Mega Dragonite EX number 271. It's super cool. So yeah, $63 and change is about what they're going for. And I would feel comfortable selling it for $40. It is pack fresh. This is the Mega Dragonite EX out of the new Ascended Heroes. Hey, Shirley, taking down these sugar cookies. Great choice. They were the big hit on this round when she was selling them elsewhere and giving them out. Let me get those into your box for you. Let's see. Shirley's box is right here. Very nice. Joe Miji grabbing one of the... Oh, wait, so these are my wife's father-in-law, stepdad. He basically raised her. Really awesome man. Really, really great guy. These are his favorite cookies. Oatmeal butterscotch cookies. These are very, 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 very good. I ate way too many of them. I can't recommend them more highly. All right, let's do the Dragonite card real quick. See if anyone wants it. The Mega Dragonite EX. I just pulled this literally last night or yesterday afternoon rather. And again, they're going for right around $63 currently. Maybe they're going to go up. The Dragonite is the card of this set, so I would not be surprised to see this card go kind of stupid in the future. But here's a great chance to grab it right now. Millie's taking it down. Very nice. Millie's taking it down. All right, let's hop in here. A lovely pocket watch. I don't know. It's a Quartz American-made brand with a Japanese movement. And then I don't know how to take it off of here or if there is a way to do so. But a Morgan silver dollar. It looks like an S, so I don't know. We can do with that as you please. Considering the price of silver right now, I don't know the watch brand. So let me just do this real quick. At just for are you here? I just want to make sure that I make the two people that asked to be tagged at Applegate. Applegate Thrift. Oh, you're here. I was typing your name in. All right. Anyway, we're gonna start it. I'm gonna be crazy. The last one of these, I started it at $50 and it sold at $50. So we'll just start this one at $1. An S for San Francisco, and then the actual movement is a Quartz. It is a Quartz men's or women's pocket watch with a Morgan silver dollar on the back. I can't see a way to get it off of there, but you can remove the little pin on the back. So I don't know. But again, this is a quartz. I'm going to put it back in the box too here. Hold on. And this, I had a little chain too, but I don't know where the chain went. A very lovely. We had another one of these. I keep finding these in the area where I live. Sadly, there are a whole lot of older people. And so I do come across kind of crazy items. I buy everything too. I try to buy absolutely everything I possibly can. Just for taking it down. Just for, how are you doing tonight? Let's see. We still have some bigger hitters here, like the Groudon, the Shining Magikarp, the Pikachu. I'm not gonna have these two for very much longer, probably. Okay. Let's do, what do we have here? How about some comics? I do have some really good comics. I was surprised at the value of some of these. So we're gonna do one of the nicer ones here. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, here we go. This is a really, really cool comic book. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Savage Dragon. This is a very, very cool. It is in like a backer and the plastic. This is the Savage Dragon and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was surprised this one was kind of valuable, which was really cool. You can actually use price charting to look all of these comics up as well, which I found quite helpful when trying to value them all. Shirley taking it down. Very nice. Let me get another one here. The West Coast Avengers, a 65-cent comic. Wow. The West Coast Avengers. The West Coast, and here we'll toss in the X-Men Unlimited to go with it. So we'll do both of them. The X-Men Unlimited and the West Coast Avengers. 2 comic books. I don't normally deal in comics. This is kind of a crazy, different show. Obviously, we've been selling like a crazy amount of video games recently. We've been coming across kind of some crazy systems and stuff. So it's just been kind of whatever I can get my hands on and bring to you, fine people, is what I do. Okay, let's jump to the bottom of this. There was something down here, I thought. Oh, yeah, some early Green Lanterns from 90s and 90s. Yeah, 2 1992 Green Lantern comic books. 2 of them, Green Lantern number 23 and number 21. A little bit of condition issues on the 21, but still really great for their age. Considering they're from 1992, which we won't talk about how long ago that was because it'll make me feel old. So there you go. 2 very lovely 19. All right, we'll set those over here for now. Do we have any interest in the box? These actually sell for kind of ridiculous amount of money, just the box. But is anybody interested in this? I might sell this. I've been considering it. I've had a few people in past shows want to purchase it. It's just the box from the fossil set, but it is a very cool little trinket. Let me know if anyone's interested in that. But instead, we're going to run Asteroids and Pole Position for the Atari. Asteroids and Pole Position for the Atari 2600. Asteroids and Pole Position for the Atari 2600. Going to bounce, been up since 3 a.m. Hey, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Shirley, I hope you get a whole lot of rest tonight and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. All right, we'll set those off over here for now. Why don't we grab... This is a pretty decent set. You'll have to put it all back together. I tried my very best to put it all back together, but I could not. This is a Star Wars. I forget the name of it. But it's like the thing that the person controls. It has all the pieces to go with it here. I'm just going to get it all bagged up here. Because of how big the item is, I think I'm going to start it at $5. They sell for pretty decent money, considering all the Lego pieces. There are also a couple of minifigs in there that I didn't know anything about, so they're in there. So we're going to toss and start it off. This has the pivot on it and all the other pieces. I just didn't want to put it all back together because it's quite a bit of a pain. But then I'm going to put all the rest of these Lego pieces. There's a lot. All of the Lego pieces. A lot of it is branded Star Wars pieces. It's all of the different pieces to go on that specific set. And I think a couple other sets are mixed in as well. Just a lot of Legos. Just a kind of goofy amount of Legos, including some minifigs, some. I think there's a lightsaber in there and a couple of little guns as well. There we go. All of those. So as you can see, the entire bag there, a massive bag of Lego Star Wars toys going to Melise. Thank you so much. Melise taking it down. Very nice. I do appreciate it. All right, let's do the rest of these minifigs. Here's a Hoth Rebel Trooper duplicate. All right, I'm going to start this guy at $5 because it's an $18 Lego minifig. This is a Hoth Rebel Trooper. A Hoth Rebel Trooper. Really cool little Rebel Trooper. And it can be yours in this moment. A Hoth Rebel Trooper. Star Wars minifig. A minifigurine. A Hoth. Nice. Nugan's taking it down. Thank you so much. All right, let's do the Artillery Trooper. I'm going to leave. Are you just running Atari games? I have a couple others. Let me pull them out here. This is an Artillery Trooper. Currently selling for around $15. An Artillery Trooper Star Wars Lego minifig. Yeah, I didn't get a lot. This week was a little rough on getting other video games. I do have a couple more that I'll pull out that I've saved for a rainy occasion. But yeah, we will pull those out momentarily. Let's finish. Let's see. What is this one? Stormtrooper Guard. This one's really cool. Again, around $15. Restart auction. Recent sales on this one. And then, let's see. Can we add one to it, perhaps? That's 12. That's 13. That's 6. We'll add the Resistance Trooper to go with this one. So you're going to get 2 on this one. 6 and 12. So an $18 total value for both of these little minifigurines. It kept telling me this was Luke Skywalker, but it definitely was not. As far as I could tell, what I was coming up with was that it was a Resistance Trooper, but it kept saying Luke Skywalker for some reason, which I do not believe. Well, for 1 second, but you know how it goes. Jomiji looking like they might take down the double pack of Star Wars Lego minifigs. Thank you so much, Jomiji. Grab some water. We do love water. All right, let's do. Ooh, here's a cool one. This is Corporal Tonk. Corporal Tonk, and it currently sells for around $13. Edit item. I'm gonna start this one at $1. We'll do a couple of cheaper starts. But this is Corporal Tonk, Star Wars Lego minifig, currently selling for right around $13. Corporal Tonk Lego minifigurine. That is the Corporal Tonk Lego minifig. And again, they are selling on eBay right around $13, but you can obviously have it for a little bit less than that. The Nugans. Nice. An Imperial Driver. Okay, we got an Imperial Driver. $12 on this puppy is what they're selling for. Imperial Driver Lego minifigurine. An Imperial Driver Lego minifigurine. A very lovely Imperial Driver Lego minifigurine. Oh, the giveaway's going. Nice. Radical Rachel taking down the giveaway. We're going to address that momentarily. I'll pull the card off of its stand and show it to you. And then we'll get into a package for you. Nugans. This is what you just won. And let me be unbearable and also throw in a sticker if I can find more. I don't know where I had them. I just saw a bunch of them. But you're going to get this very lovely Fire Breather Pokemon card sent to you for free. All right, let's do another giveaway. Duplicate. Start the giveaway. And this one, we're going to give away... Let's give away... Let's find a cool Pokemon card. How about a Charizard? Yeah, let's give away a Charizard. Very nice. And an Ascended Heroes Player's Guide. We're going to do the Player's Guide as well. Because I have a couple of them. Okay, giveaways live. Let's do some Pokemon cards. Ends Zekrom. Currently, these puppies are selling for $20, if you can believe it. I call dibs. Ends Zekrom. Yeah, look at this. For a promo card, that's silly. $20 is crazy for a promo you can get out of an ETB. However, this is sealed in the package, and I'm going to run it not for $0. That'd be wild. I'm going to run it for $10. It is a sealed Ends Zekrom promo out of the new Ascended Heroes set. They're running for right around $20 right now. I would keep it sealed if I were you, and then maybe grade it in the future after the grading frenzy has gone down, because when they're grading multiple cards of the same type all at once, they tend to be a little bit fierce with their grading. So I'd like to try to speculate with my cards and go down the road a little ways, and then send them in for grading after the hype has kind of died down, so you don't have as many issues with the grading department, because they can be a little rough. Jomiji, thank you so much. All right, I'm going to move this into there and that into there. Okay, what do we have next? How about, oh, this Metacham's cool. I think we can start this one kind of low. Let me just make sure it's not the one I think it is. Metacham number 241. Yeah, $12 card right now. A $12 card. What we're going to do is we're going to sell it for $5. This is the Metacham number 241, currently valued at $12. This is out of the new Ascended Heroes set, specifically $12.16. This is the new Metacham from the Ascended Heroes, Illustrator Rare. Very nice Pokemon card. It's a pretty nice card, all things considered. We actually got really great luck on our pulls on the 3 ETBs that we opened. We hit multiple card, really nice ones. Again, my wife hit she got the ends something. Not Zekrom, it's the other ends card. That's the special Illustrator Rare. It's a $160 card, though. Home Gabe, thank you so much. Home Gabriel. Home Gabe. Alright, I'm going to put your box right here. Let's grab this whole stack of cards. I got a pretty decent collection of cards here, guys, and we have some cool ones, so let's do some of those. I have a Shadowless in here. Let me find it. I know someone's going to want a Shadowless card. People always want the Shadowless cards. And someone was asking about it earlier, so we're going to do it. We're going to find the Shadowless card somewhere in here. Ain't that one. Not the Nidoqueen. There we go. A Shadowless Dugong. I'm going to start it at $1, guys, because I'm crazy like that. $1 start on the Shadowless Dugong. Shadowless Dugong. You can tell that there is no shadow on the side where you would normally see a shadow. This is a very lovely Shadowless base set Dugong. A Shadowless base set... A Shadowless base set Dugong. Not base set. A Shadowless base set Dugong. A very nice Shadowless base set Dugong. It's actually in really great condition, and it's centered really, really nicely, which for vintage cards can be a little crazy. Actually, for modern cards, too, because, boy, were some of the cards that I pulled yesterday very, very off-center. Stonewall, thank you so much. Let me get a box. We have I think we'll probably try to run 500 Pokemon cards tonight. I've got to get through them. Stonewall, and I keep buying more and more. If anyone's interested, I've added more cards also to the first edition binder. So we now have a more valuable first edition binder than we did before, because the ones we pulled out have been replaced by even better first edition cards, including some gray stamps. Currently, the market value on this full binder is over $1,200. I would entertain anyone's offers if you had an offer whatsoever. I won't laugh at you. If anyone has an offer they want on a full first edition binder, mini gray stamps, and there's actually a couple errors as well. Mini cards in here are $10 and $15 cards. There's even a $25 card and a $70 card in here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of first edition cards. Just page after page after page after page. I mean, it just keeps going on. But let me know if anyone's interested. Yes, I do know what you're looking for. I didn't come across any more of the Team Rocket, but I do have. Well, the Dark Wheezing is in terrible condition. So we're not going to probably. Let's do something fun. Crystal Guardians C. Dot stamped. It says C. Dot number 60, okay? C. Dot number 60. This is a reverse holo C. Dot number 60. It is from 2006. Duplicate. We'll start it at $1. This comes out of Pokemon Crystal Guardians set. And it is actually stamped with the Crystal Guardians stamp on there, which is really nice. This is the reverse holo C. Dot from Crystal Guardians, all the way back from 2006. Currently valued at right around $5 in this condition. Ungraded, just as is. Home Gabe taking it down. We got a lot of really cool, odd ones like that. Let's run a Slowpoke First Edition Team Rocket card. Slowpoke First Edition Team Rocket. A Slowpoke First Edition Team Rocket. A Slowpoke First Edition. That is a First Edition. We had a few that I didn't want to put in the binder because there were already Slowpokes in the First Edition binder, so we're keeping a few of them out. This is a First Edition Slowpoke Team Rocket. Malise taking that down. Thank you so much. Okay. How about the Leafeon? Oh, it looks like maybe there's some sort of staining on the card. Oh, there is. Well, either way, it is like a $10 or $12 card. It does have a little bit of something on it you'll have to remove. But for $1, a fantastic deal. A Leafeon number 24. You can clean the cards pretty easily. There is a little bit of a smooching or something on there. I don't know what it is. But for that price, not a bad deal. A Leafeon from 2008. A holographic Leafeon. And honestly, kind of fun cards to just make into a project to work on in case you do that kind of thing. 24-hour yard sale. Almost had it, but just at the last second, took a shot from the door. Very lovely. We had a couple other ones just like this. Just for, thank you so much. Just for, grab your box, move it over here. Yeah. Okay, let's do. We have a chart. We're gonna do a little set. How about that? We'll do a set. Let's do Lana's Aid. That Charmander's in horrible shape. We ain't doing that. A Jolteon from Jungle set. And a First Edition Team Rockets Dark Kadabra. All three of these puppies, quite a bit of value in one auction. A Jolteon from Jungle set, a Lana's Aid full art trainer card, and a First Edition Team Rockets Dark Kadabra. I think the Jolteon's the most valuable card there, but then again, the Dark Kadabra is a First Edition, and in that condition, it is a very nice card. Going to Malise, very nice. Okay. Let's do a Kangaskhan from Jungle set. Kangaskhan number 5. Kangaskhan number 5. Kangaskhan number 5. Duplicate. I'm gonna run it to $5 because it is a vintage holo. I sold a Pidgeot last week, a full holo or a holo Pidgeot for $1, which I'm happy for the person that got it, but definitely was like, oh. So any of the vintage holos, I'm just gonna start them at $5 because that I think is the best that I can do. Otherwise, I feel like keeping them, to be quite honest, or putting them in that fossil box is like a a timeout for them. DT, thank you so much. Let me get a box for you. There we go. DT reselling. We're actually going to be getting a pretty sizable N64 collection soon, so be on the lookout for that. All right, here for this next one, let's toss in some stuff. Yeah. We're going to toss in a full pack of energy cards, a pack of Ascended Heroes sleeves, a package of the dice, and then we're also going to do this fractured hollow Pikachu. So you can see the Pikachu has a fractured holographic design to it. We're going to start it at $1 or $5, I guess. Let me toss in this e-reader Pikachu as well. That'll make up all the difference. And just because, we're going to toss in... What else do we have? I have something vintage over here. A Moo Moo Milk from Neo Genesis. That's not weird. A Moo Moo Milk from Neo Genesis. Only if you buy cards. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Right now, my shipping cost is pretty ridiculous for having tracking. Like, I sent a single card out 2 days ago. Yesterday. It was $8 through the post office, which is kind of wild. However, they were a little cheaper on the app, so I'll try to refund it if you're overpaying a whole lot. Don't worry about that. Melise, that's quite a bundle. Fret not, we have other bundles. And we do still have some good cards. Some very, very good cards. We have a first edition Shadowless Doug Trio. This is currently purchasable in the shop. As is, you could buy that. All right. Let's do some dollar starts on some fun ones. We're going to do some dollar starts on some cool cards like this Al Creamy. Very, very cool. Yeah, if you ship just a singular card in like an envelope, but you don't get tracking when you do that, and I try to have tracking for all the purchases just so people can feel confident in their purchases, but that's why we sell like hundreds and hundreds of cards at a time, because it just makes the most sense. Let's do these two together. In fact, let's do a bundle. We're going to do a real valuable little bundle here. A Moltres from Fossil Set, the Al Creamy, and a Regieleki VMAX. All three of these. The Moltres from Fossil Set is quite a valuable card, as well as the Al Creamy and a Regieleki VMAX. All three of these can be yours in this moment. And here, since we have them, I'll toss in a pack of the dice as well. And we'll also toss in guess what? A Moo Moo's Milk, which is actually a pretty valuable card. DT reselling, taking that down. Very nice. Okay, let me do something real quick. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let's grab. How about a Clefairy? Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is a Clefairy from base set. Ooh, a Clefairy number 5. Currently valued at $15. Like I said, we'll start the vintage hollows at $5. This is a Clefairy from the base set. A base set Clefairy holographic Pokemon card. A very lovely base set Clefairy holographic Pokemon card. Currently valued at $15.18. That was the last sale, at least. Clefairy from base set going to DT reselling. Very nice. Very, very nice. Once we get through some more Pokemon, maybe I'll break out the acid testing kit and we will run and test if this is platinum or not. That's the one metal I didn't test. But diamonds were real, so why would you put diamonds in some stainless steel? I don't know. Let's do a $5 package bundle. Nidoqueen from Jungle Set, an Octillery, and a Dark Gloom from Team Rocket. we go. And you know what? We're gonna also toss in. We're gonna toss in this Blastoise because everyone can use a Blastoise in their life. And you know what? We're gonna toss in this Luxray EX. And what else do we have here? We're gonna toss in a random Pokemon card. There we go, Jomiji. Very nice. Let's grab some more. We got a whole other. We have stacks on stacks here, guys. How about? Ooh, this is fun. Let's do these. Where's the other drive? Where's the other Squirtle? I'm gonna start this at $5 because it's quite a deal for $5. You're gonna get a base set 1, a base set 2, and I believe it's Neo Genesis. Or hold on, let me look them up real quick. SQUIRTLE. Squirtle number 95. Legendary Collection. There you go. So Legendary Collection Squirtle, a base set 2 Squirtle, and a base set Squirtle. All 3 Squirtles for you. Again, a Legendary Collections Squirtle, a Squirtle from base set 2, and a Squirtle from base set 1. And we're going to toss in... We got something here. What do we have? How about an Imea Cuny's Duo? That's actually a really cool card. One you will never see again, more than likely. Stonewall taking it down. Thank you so much, Stonewall. All right. Yeah, it's a very cool card. Yeah. Ooh. All right, let's grab something else. Infernape. That's fun. All right, Cramorant. We'll do another 3. Oh, this will be a good one. People are going to like this one. You're going to get a Drapion V-Star, a Dragonite V-Star, and a Cramorant V-Max. The Dragonite's a sick-looking card, but because we don't like to stop there, we're going to toss in all of these random cards there are holographics in there, too. We're not done. I'm going to grab more. I just have to get my hands on them. A Fezandipity EX as well. Ooh, how cool is that? Another Colossal holographic card. Hold on. And then we're also going to toss in all of these more holographic. Oh, gosh. And a non-holographic. Okay. And we're going to toss in this whole stack as well. And we'll toss in these dividers. Here we go. A Vulpix from base set 2. A Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. A Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. That's cool. From base set 1, a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. Probably gradable. There are some dividers from Ascended Heroes. Some dividers. Here we go. An entire handful of more cards, including some holographics. Nice. Jomiji taking down a bundle of cards. I'm going to get those into the bag here real quick, and then we'll get those boxed up for you. Here, let's do something crazy. I think the best I could do on the first edition binder, this would be, if it's $1,200 for the cards in here in ungraded value, then $450 would be right around 34%. So that's what I'm going to run it at. If anyone wants it, I did have a couple people that were asking me. There is a lot of first edition cards from base set, from Jungle set, from Team Rocket set, from Gym Heroes, from Neo Genesis, from just every set imaginable. There are even some first edition energy cards here in the back, and a whole bunch of trainer cards. There we go. I will run it. Which base set? Hold on, let me look. I may have to go through it at a later date to find specific ones if you're looking. But there are several. They might be towards the back here. But I can, if somebody's interested, you can send me a message and I will take pictures individually for you and post it on Dibdit as we move along here. Oh, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Do we have Yu-Gi-Oh fans in the house? There's got to be some Yu-Gi-Oh fans in the house. Some of these cards are actually pretty wild. Let's do the 3 of these. These are all first edition cards, guys. These are all first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Restart auction. Edit the item. I'm going to start it at $5 because one of these cards is worth that. You're going to get Destiny Hero Dogma First Edition Yu-Gi-Oh card, a Wall of Illusion First Edition Yu-Gi-Oh card, and an Elemental Hero Blade Edge First Edition Yu-Gi-Oh card. All three of these are First Editions. Ugh. Yeah, I'll let you know which base set ones I have. I think the best right now, let me see what's close to me. We do have, this is a first edition base set Shadowless Doug Trio. It was in the shop. Let me do this. Auctions, all items, edit item. I'm going to delete it out of the shop, and then I'll run an auction on it. I believe this is going for around $50. Doug Trio number 19. Let's see. Never mind. $39.63 is what they're going for. So let's do this. Let me duplicate. Edit the item. $39. So we'll do it for $20. I think that's a fair deal. First edition Shadowless Doug Trio. A first edition Shadowless Doug Trio. Again, they're running for $39.38 is what this goes for in ungraded condition. In a grade 9, it's $302. So I would definitely consider grading this one. Grade 8 is $102, and then the grade 9, nice 24-hour yard sale, taking that down. Very, very cool card. Very, very, very cool. How about the Flygon? Let's do this. All items. What the heck? Why is that still sitting there? Where'd it go? Flygon, move to stage. This is the Flygon. I'm going to delete the item, and I'm just going to look it up real quick. Let's see. Flygon EX number 92. Super cool card. $75 on this puppy. That is pretty crazy. So what we'll do is that's not gonna work. Edit item. Auction. Hey, the wife is home. Alright, let's do move to stage. Duplicate. Edit item. And I think the best I can do on it would be 45. For the Flygon EX Delta species, this is number 92. And again, ungraded $75. In a grade 8, they go for $148. In a grade 9, $267. In a grade 9.5, $294. And then so on and so forth. All right, no worries. How about we move this off of here? Yes, sir. We have that puppy. But that's a coin for another day, I suppose. Oh, here we have these other minifigs. Let's do these. Duplicate. Edit item. Oops. Moss. This is Endor. This is actually Endor. Endor Lego Star Wars minifigurine. Endor, the Lego Star Wars little like spin-off. This is Endor, the Lego Star Wars minifigurine. Endor, that's Endor. We're currently selling for around $8. This is Endor. Going to Home Gabe. Home Gabe. Nice. All right, next up we have an artillery trooper. Artillery trooper. I'm gonna sell it at $5 because they sell for around $15. This is an artillery trooper Lego Star Wars minifigurine. This is a artillery trooper Lego Star Wars minifigurine. A very lovely artillery trooper Lego Star Wars minifigurine. Going to Home Gabe, very nice. All right, let's do another run with the Xbox Series S. Xbox. Move to stage. duplicate, edit item. I'll drop it down a little bit more to make it a little more comfortable. Again, they're selling as is in this condition with the box for right around $300. So we'll drop it down to make it a little extra enticing. It does come. It is in very, very good condition. I'll try to pull it out of here so you can see. It is in very, very, very great condition. It does also have the controller inside of here. It does come with the box. The controller is also sealed up in there. And then you have the cords and cables from it being tested. This is an Xbox Series S. Xbox Series S, 512 gigabyte Xbox Series S. Might actually just put that in the gaming room because I don't think I've ever had one before. All right, let's run some more Pokemons. How about a Tepig combo 150? Ooh. Duplicate. For you, I would do it. Xbox Series S. Xbox Series S. Complete inbox. It is a very lovely Xbox Series S. There's the Series X. This is this is like the Series S. There's the Series X. There's the Series S 1 terabyte version, which is worth a little bit more. But this is a really nice. It's a smaller system too, which is really nice. It can fit in somewhere really lovely. DT taking that puppy down. So heavy. Xboxes are always so heavy. Why? All right, very nice. All right, let's do this other Lego minifig. I didn't see this guy here. Thank you very much. Oh, let's do this. Move to stage. $1. Changed my mind. Yeah. Very nice. Restart auction. This is an Imperial Officer. Star Wars Lego minifig. He was hip thrusting. That's fun. A Star Wars Lego minifig. No. It's totally all right. I don't have any problem with it. It's totally good. I like to move things. I like to get things moved out the door. The quicker, the better, so that I don't pile them up. So no problem at all. I'm totally happy to do it. This is a lovely Star Wars minifig. Imperial Officer. Very nice. Going to home game. Very nice. Love it. Love to see it. All right, what else was I going to grab that wasn't Pokemon related? Ah, yes. This puppy right here. Here we go. More Pokemon. I lied. We're going to do more Pokemon. I'm going to do a bundle deals, though. We're going to do a nice little bundle deal. I'm going to start it at $5, but you'll see it is quite a bit more valuable than that. We're going to run some packs here. This is going to be fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to do 20 to start. Dark Primate from Team Rocket, a Jinx from base set, a Corsola from 2005, a Cacnea from 2008, a Goldeen from 2007, a Cubone from Jungle set, foreign card, a Why Not? That's an $8 card. Barboach, a Dratini, another very valuable card, an Ariados from Neo Genesis, a Lickitung from Jungle, a Poliwhirl from base set, an Abra from Japanese Team Rocket, a Porygon from base set, a Cacnea from 08, an Abra from Team Rocket, a Golbat from Fossil set, a Jinx from base set, and a Haunter from base set. I don't even know how I just said all of that. 20 vintage Pokemon cards. Quite a bit of value all in. I'd say probably around $40, maybe a little more. Some of them I did not look up. Those are just based on the ones that I looked up. Let's toss in a base set 2 Charmander to go with it. And let's toss in an ooh, that's a really nice Abra. An Abra from 2007, an Abra from 2007. What else can we do? How about a Passmian full art? Illustrator rare, very, very nice. A Passmian And the winner of the giveaway is running as well. Very nice. Let's do a Tepig reverse holo. Very nice Tepig reverse holo. All of these are going to a Roadrunner resale. Very nice. That is a great collection of cards for you. Let me grab a box for you. And who got the giveaway? Where'ship? Where'ship. I think that was you, wasn't it? Where'ship taking it down. Where'ship. I may not have these two guys a whole lot longer. I've been entertaining some offers. So we're gonna see about those. They may not be around for a whole lot longer. All right, let's do another bundle. You guys seem to enjoy that, so let's do a better bundle this time. Yeah, we're gonna do a massive one, including some tops. Okay, these two are great. Oh boy. Okay, an Abra, an Ekans. We'll stop with those mini. That's a lot of tops. That's a lot of cards. Okay, oh well, we're gonna do it anyway. Tangela from base set. A Tangela from base set 2. This is that wasn't meant to be in there. A Charmander from base set. Another Tangela from base set 2. A Lycanroc. A Beedrill. An Eevee. A Rainbow Energy. A Sylveon from Pokemon Go. A Bagon from Delta Species. If you know, you know. These are both holographic Pokemon Tops Pokemon cards, and they're actually really decent cards. Hypno from 2008, a Quilava from 2004, very nice card. This Charmander is really nice from 07, an Electrike from 08, another Japanese card, an Electrike from 08, a Relicanth, a Reverse Holo Togepi, an Abra, an Ekans, another Mewtwo holographic Tops Pokemon card, a Porygon from 05, a Slowpoke from 05, oh gosh, a Drowsy from Team Rocket, a Gloom from Jungle, and a Pidgey from base set. A whole lot of craziness right there. I think it's like 25 total cards. Value-wise, a lot more than the first set, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 total cards. We'll do the reverse holo Tepig to go with it. With the other holo Tepig, we will toss in a... What else can we do? How about an $8 Asmoril? An $8 Asmoril just to juice it up even more. A whole bunch of great cards. And here is another Asmoril. What else? How about a very lovely Pikachu. That's actually a really nice little Pikachu card. A very lovely Pikachu. Peeking at you, a Pikachu. What else can we do? How about another few Japanese cards? What else do we have here? Another Japanese card. Jomiji, taking that one down. Very nice. Jomiji. Where did that other one go? Here we go. Nice. Let's do another one of those, but this one's going to be a little bit better. So we're going to do some bigger ones in this mix. We're going to do all of these vintage. Oh, there's some gold rings right there. That's cool. Love that. 2 of them. Very nice, too, actually. These have very nice diamonds in them. I could sell the diamonds on these individually for like $200. Quarter plus carat. Super duper lovely. 14 karat and 14 karat. 2 very lovely 14 karat rings. I'm going to set those over there for now while we do another bundle set. Okay, we're going to do the Pharaoh, a first edition Scyther, a Kingler, oh gosh, Emerald stamped, and a Sableye Holland Phantom stamp. That's going to be where we start. Yellow Cheeks Pikachu from base set, an Abra from base set, an Abra from Team Rocket, a Ladybug from Neo Genesis, a Rapidash from Jungle set, and then Super Rod, Energy Removal, and Narrow Gym, all from vintage Gym Heroes and base set. And then a Pharaoh from Delta Species. This is a very, very nice card. A Scyther First Edition Jungle. A Scyther First Edition Jungle. A Kingler, another very, very nice card. The Kingler. A Mudkip Emerald holographic Emerald stamped. and a Holland Phantom Sableye, Holland Phantoms stamped as well. Again, very, very nice. Probably in the $40 to $50 value. Maybe a little more because those Sableyes are going quite hard right now for some reason. The values have been going up recently. But a first edition Scyther, a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, and all the rest of those. Here, we'll even toss in a Pokeball Hippopotas as well. Pokeball Hippopotas. What else can we toss in? A Mr. Mime from Jungle Set. A Mr. Mime from Jungle Set. A very nice Mr. Mime from Jungle Set. A Butterfree Japanese card. A Red Cheeks Pikachu. A Red Cheeks Pikachu. How about a Voltorb from Base Set 2? That's a really nice one. Ooh, a Sabrina's Venonat. A Sabrina's Venonat. That's a really cool card. What's this one? A Shelios from 08. An 08 Shelios. That's a nice card. How about a... If we get another bit, I'll throw another one in. All right, a Topps, holographic Topps Scytheron Scyther Mewtwo Strikes Back Pokemon card. That is a sick-looking card. And those are going to Jomiji. Very nice. Jomiji getting a massive Pokemon collection coming his way. Okay. Groudon EX. Let's toss that puppy up. Geez, this camera is not doing well. Is the Groudon EX up in here? It ain't up in here. Nice. This is actually a pretty nice card. Let me look it up real quick and get the value on it so I know for sure before speaking out of my backside. Groudon EX number 38. It is an early promo card. Groudon. Oh, God. They actually reused it for another series. They reissued it. $51. $51 might not be my night. What are you after? Answer me that. Best on this is $30. This is the Groudon EX promo card. Here, you know what? We'll juice this one up too, just for the heck of it. We'll toss in a Galarian Slowpoke, and how about a Hitmonlee from Neo Destiny as well? That's quite a hit. Quite a hit. I went to the auction today. They had 2 sealed Evolving Skies. They sold for $1,100 each. Oh my God, that's so much money. Those Evolving Skies, I was able to pull some random packs in the wild of Evolving Skies, and I opened them. I probably should have just sold them because the hit rates on them, if you know, they're called Evolving Cries for a reason, but, you know, it is what it is. Cyndaquil, number 45. This is from Dragon Frontiers. It is a reverse holo stamped card. Duplicate. We're going to do this one. It's currently valued at $18, so we'll do it at $8. This is a Dragon Frontiers stamped Cyndaquil from Delta Species series. 2006. A very, very lovely Cyndaquil. Here, we'll juice this one up a little too. Topps Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back. 1998. Yeah, we'll stick there. Home Gabe. Nice. Very, very nice. How about the Deoxys Carvana? Deoxys Carvana, number 56. A $17 card. So we'll just leave it. $8. Reverse holo Deoxys stamped. I can't keep Pokemon in my booth. They always sell. I know. Pokemon is the hottest thing right now. Besides Gold and Silver. Squirtle! This is a Carvana stamped holographic Deoxys. Reverse holo from Pokemon Deoxys, the series. Nice. Home Gabe taking that one down. Super duper cool. Alright, let's do another set. Let's do a bundle. This will be a real good bundle. Double Loudrids. These are really nice cards, but they're not... There's a little crease on this one, so we're just going to toss that in there, but that's not a super great card now. But its other Loudred is nice. A Wigglytuff from Jungle Set, a Curlia from Delta Species, and a Jumpluff. Hold up. I'm going to get this set up. Jumpluff number 11. Jump Love number 11 reverse hollow is currently a hollow. I'm sorry, a $10 card. Nice. So what we'll do is duplicate it, drop it down to $5, and we'll start it. Just like before, if we start getting a bunch of bids, then I will add to it. Here, we'll toss in these. These are really nice as well. Take a look at them. First edition, Elemental Hero Blade Edge, Wall of Illusion, and Destiny Hero Dogma. We're going to do all of these Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Jump Pluff, again, is a $10 card. Curlia, Wigglytuff, 2 Loudreds, and 3 Yu-Gi-Oh first edition cards. I've been searching desperately. I just can't source them at a good enough price. People want a lot of money for those cards. The best I've gotten, the best deal that someone was willing to offer me was like 88%, and I was like, I can't buy it at 88%. Massive bundle of cards here. 2 Loudreds, a Wigglytuff from Jungle Set. I think there's like $60 in value here because of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But here, we'll toss in something else extra special. A Dark Weezing from Team Rocket set. And, oh, okay, it already went. Dusty Old Finds. I need a box for you. Give me 1 second. I got one right here. All right. Let's see. Oh, this box has got tattoos on it. I use boxes to stage all the purchases that people make. I write their names on the boxes, and I reuse the boxes, but I cross the names off as I'm going. And in that situation, there were like 30 names on there. All right, let's do a combo, 2-card combo. Poliwrath from base set number 13, a very cool card. Currently valued at $16. What a deal, 16 bucks. And then we're going to also include an early Latias from Delta Species number 21. Currently valued at $9. Currently valued at $9. These are from Holland Phantoms and the original base set. Again, that's 15 and 18. So we'll start it at $5. But around $30, $35 in total value, $30 in value. Poliwrath holographic from base set, and a Latias non-holographic from Delta Species. Any Squirtles. We had 3 earlier. I don't know if they sold. I think they might have. A Latias and a Poliwrath holographic. And here we'll toss in this sticker. We'll toss in a Poliwrath non-holographic. We'll toss in all of these random cards. I don't even know. We'll toss in some first edition. Oh, all 3 first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We'll toss in some more. These are not first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We will toss in some more first edition and not first edition Yu-Gi-Oh and early Pokemon, I guess. Dusty Old Finds, taking that down. Where's your box? It's right over here. Dusty Old Finds, thank you so much. Okay, we got boxes on boxes here, guys. Let's see what's in here. What do we have? Oh, we have sports too. I always forget I have sports. I don't do a whole lot with sports, but there's probably $1,000 worth of cards in here. Some of the cards I've been finding are like crazy valuable, sports card wise. Like Nikola Jokic, it's a $20 card. Let's do this. Let's do Pukin. There we go. We'll do a little sports card collection for my sports card peeps. Where's that one at? There we go. It's right here. There we go. Rookie ticket, Wendell Moore. This has a piece of the jersey. And then you're also going to get the fireworks card of Roderick Arias, about a $2 card. A Puka Nacua football card, it's around a $4 card. And then this Nikola Jokic winter card is worth around $20. But we will do these, start them, duplicate at $5. So again, all of these random sports cards, including this was a little hard to look up, but I did figure it out on sportscardpro.com. And then a Wendell Moore Jr. Jersey piece, and then 2 other additional sports cards for a total of 4 sports cards. I don't deal a lot in sports, but there is a lot of money in them. I watch a lot of sports cards YouTubers like King of Cards. Obviously, I watch American Arbitrage and The Boys. Where Ship, thank you so much. We do have a lot of sports cards and stuff too. Like we even have an auto, just a random auto right here. What the heck? Let's do a $1 auto start because we love to do that without looking it up. Actually, let's do another lot. So here's an auto. That's cool. We'll do a Juan Nunez. We'll do a Dalton. Oh, here's a cool one. This has part of the football. Marshall Faulk, part of the football. I'll do all of these. So you're going to get a Troy Aikman metal card from the 1990s. That's sick. I should have looked that up. A Marshall Faulk leather from the football, actually game used. The Dalton Knecht rookie card. A Juan Nunez rookie card. And then a Devon Shaw Maxwell Sage signed card. So you're going to get all of these. That's quite a deal. You're going to get a piece of a jersey. You're going to get a vintage Troy Aikman card. You're going to get a football jersey or football sign card and 2 rookie cards. The Dalton Knecht one's a really nice rookie card. You can look that specific card up, and you will not be dissatisfied with what you find. But again, a game-used football piece is pretty cool. Where Ship, nice. Thank you so much. Where Ship, taking it down. Nice. Okay, what do we have in here? An Infernape. Let's do another lot of Pokemons. Starting at $5. We're going to do all of these. Score Bunny. All of these. Hollows, non-hollows. Vintage. Let me grab another stack. All of these. Vintage. Bellsprout. Magnemite. Paris. Oddish. Shelter. We'll do even more here. Let me grab another handful. All of these are vintage. Base set Magnemite, a Rattata from base set, a Sparrow from jungle set, a Shelter from fossil set. We'll start probably 50 cards. Shelter from fossil set, Drowsy from base set, De-Evolution Spray, an Abra from base set, a Staryu from base set, a Rhyhorn from base set 2, a Weedle from base set, a Goldeen from jungle set, a Farfetch'd from base set, a Deduo from base set, a Magnemite from base set, a Sandshrew from base set, a Shelter from Fossil, an Oddish from Rocket, a Paris from jungle set, a Magnemite from base set, a Bellsprout from jungle set, a Ghastly from base set, probably $100 in value, Score Bunny, a Galarian Meowth, a Pinchirin, a Memory Capsule, a Fortress, a Choodle, and then all the rest of these. Around 50 cards total. Dusty Old Finds taking it down. Very nice. Dusty Old Finds. Very, very nice. There we go. Okay. Let's grab the Dialga. Number 16. Dialga number 16. Stamped Cosmo Hollow is around $7. That's surprising. So we'll start it at 4 because I just like it too much to want to let it go for any less than that. Great Encounters 2009 holographic Dialga. And we will toss in. Oh, I had some other really good sports cards I did not get in there. A Sandile. It's actually a really nice little Sandile. So nice little combination. A Dialga holographic from 2009. All right, no worries. Let's do. I'm going to do this guy because I know someone is going to like it. We'll do a combo. Ooh, yeah. Pokemon and sports. That's what we're going to do. Pokemon and sports. We're going to live life wildly. We're going to do an expensive Espeon. Espeon number 18. Espeon number 18. $9 Espeon. By itself, a $9 Espeon. So just keep that in the back of your mind. $9 plus a Makuita from 08, a Bidoof from 07, a Holland Legacy from 06, a Piplup from 08, a Stunky from 07, a Slugma from 08, a Draggle from 2014, 3 Reverse Hollows, and a Mark Messier Hockey die cut card. Very, very nice. Number 136. So a very nice die cut hockey card, super duper cool with the crown, and then a $8 Espeon, and I don't know, around another probably $25 in other cards. Very nice combination for you right here, right now. Stonewall taking it down, very nice Stonewall. Very good. All right, how about an Eevee? Just about as cute of an Eevee as you've ever seen. Eevee number 13 from Pop Series 3. Eevee number 13 from Pop Series 3, a $16 card by itself. A $16 card. I like it too much to let it go for anything less than $9. An Eevee from Pop Series 3. An Eevee from Pop Series 3. Very, very beautiful card. An Eevee from Pop Series 3. Again, right around $16 in ungraded market value for a basic card that's pretty good. Basic cards tend to not be that valuable, but a lot of the ones that I've been getting lately have been kind of on the crazy side of things. Alright, the Dialga did not sell there, so let's grab... Let's do a Skitty. The Skitty's pretty cool. Skitty, Crystal Guardians number 41. $14 card. Wild. All right. We'll put it with the Miyu to make it a very valuable little set. The Skitty, Crystal Guardians, stamped holographic, and the Miyu. What else can we throw in there, though? What do we got? We got something, I'm sure. A Slowpoke from Fossil Set and a Mewtwo, mechanized Mewtwo from Topps Pokemon. The Skitty from, what is that? Crystal Guardians. Stamped reverse hollow Skitty Crystal Guardians. Miyu, 25th. Nice. Wareship taking them down. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, let's grab. I saw something here. Where we go? A Charmeleon. I don't know what series this one's from. Thank you. Charmeleon number 35. 35 is only a $2 card, so we're not going to go crazy there. But we're going to put it with a Charizard to juice it up a little bit extra. And we're going to start it at $1. $1 start on a Charizard and a Charmeleon. The Charmeleon is from Pokemon Arceus. So you're going to get the Charizard and a Charmeleon, a lovely set of cards for you to take home tonight. A Charmeleon and a Charizard. I noticed the giveaway ended too. We'll get to that in just a minute. A Charizard and a Charmeleon. Two very, very nice cards. Two fire Pokemon, so to speak. Wareship taking it down. Very nice. Okay. How about this Blastoise? It's a $20 card. Fractured Ice Blastoise. I don't know who decided they wanted to start doing Fractured Ice cards, but Blastoise number 25, Cracked Ice. A $20 card. Duplicate. And I'll do it for $10, 50% of market. A Blastoise Cracked Ice. A Blastoise Cracked Ice. Honestly, I kind of mess with it. I think it's kind of cool. Blastoise Cracked Ice. Super duper neat looking. And it can be yours here in this moment. A Blastoise Cracked Ice. Home Gabe, we're going to take it down. Very nice. Thank you so much, Home Gabe. Okay. How about a Raichu from base set? That's got to be a nice one. A Raichu from base set number 14. A $20 card. We'll leave it at 10. Raichu from base set, holographic Raichu from base set with a little bit of a swirl. Okay, a little bit of a swirl on this holographic Raichu from base set, currently valued at $20. You can have it for half of that. A Raichu holographic from base set. All right, no worries. Why don't we build something with this guy? How about that? An Electrode, the Gyarados, and an Arcanine. Run it back. Raichu, an Electrode from Jungle Set, a Gyarados, and an Arcanine from 2004. Very nice set of cards, all 4 of them. And here, you know what? We'll toss. Oh, I can't toss this one in. That's I can't. Never mind. That one's a little too valuable. I can't do that as a toss in. We'll run the next one as that. 24-hour yard sale. Thank you so much. Yeah, this one is a very, very cool card. I'm gonna run it by itself. Duplicate. And I'll start it at $1 because we're gonna have fun. But this is a textured card. This is the textured Miyu, so you can see all those little dots are actually textured spots. It feels like a basketball, and this is a pretty valuable Topps Pokemon card. It's a Topps Pokemon. It is the holographic. It is the textured one, and it is a pretty valuable card from 1998. Topps Pokemon, the Mewtwo. It is a textured card. It is a super duper cool card, and it can be yours in this moment for whatever you end up paying for it. Just for fantastic. Just for. Let me get your box. Okay, let me see what else here. Let's grab. Yeah. How about a Piplup from Platinum Series? A Piplup from Platinum Series. This is a reverse holo Piplup. A reverse holo Piplup, number 71. A super cool card. Currently valued at $16. $16, and we'll run it at $8. $8? $8. A platinum stamped Piplup reverse holo. A reverse holo platinum stamped Piplup. That's a lot of words to say all at once, but I did manage my way through it. A reverse holo Piplup. A very nice reverse holo Piplup. Home Gabe taking it down. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's go. Do we have any of the cookies left? We do have 2 boxes of cookies left. They are still in the shop if anyone is interested. I think those are the last of those. Let me grab the giveaway. Here's the giveaway item. Who did that go to? Where Ship Collectibles. You won the Charizard and the Ascended Heroes. Perfect. That is going to go there. Okay. Let's see where else we can go. How about, the Bagon. It does have a little crease on it, but still a really cool card. Bagon number 23. Reverse holo is a $6 card, plus the Espeon number 16. Espeon number 16. Damn, I wish it was that one. Oh boy, look at that top Espeon. That's the gold star. $4,953 ungraded. Unreal. So if you have that card, you're rich. However, the card we have is this one. $11. Not too bad. $11 and $7. Duplicate. We'll run it at 8, and we're going to toss in some stuff. We're going to toss in these random 1996 first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We're going to toss all these Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. And we're going to toss in this stack of vintage Pokemon cards as well. All of these are vintage. First edition, base set, jungle set, and then 2 very nice cards at the end. A Espeon, 2004 Espeon, a Bagon, and then all of these Destiny Hero. There's a dragon in here. Another dragon, a whole bunch of cool stuff. An Optolops, a dragon dwelling in a cave, and then a whole bunch of, that's a base set Caterpie, base set Sparrow. Nice, dusty old finds, taking those down. Dusty old finds right here. Perfect. Okay, let's do, what else do we have here? Another Piplup, and a Latios. What is this one? That's cool. That is a cool looking Latios. A Latios number 2. A Latios number 2. Latios number 2. A very cool Latios number 2. And a Piplup number 93. Piplup number 93. That's what's coming up next. That as a combination stamped together, a Latios from 2004 holographic and a Piplup reverse holo diamond and pearl stamped duplicate. We'll start it and I'll toss some stuff in on this one as well. Oh boy, that is a really, really nice card. Okay. Eradicate from 2016 and a Sableye Power Keepers stamped holo. That is a sick card. I should probably look that one up because I bet you that's actually more valuable and should not be just chilling like that. Sableye number 22. Yeah, that's a $7.77 card. That's a fun one. What a fun way to say it. Okay. Let's do some more bundle sets. Oh, God. There we go. We've got another holographic Topps Pokemon card, a Clamperl, a Sneasel, a whole bunch of holographics, some early e-readers, a Phampi, a Pelipper, a Cubone, a Makuhita, an Electrike, a 2005. That's actually a really nice energy card. A Mime Jr., a Donphin. We'll restart auction and just run it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we'll toss in, I don't know, a Clefairy. And let's toss in, what's in here? We'll toss in all of these as well. Nice, dusty old finds, taking that one down. Perfect. Okay, what do we got in here? Bunch of sports cards. Some random Pokemon. Let's grab a stack. Let's see what this is. LeBron James? What the heck? There's just LeBron James cards chilling in here? Oh, wow. Let's do another sports pack. You're gonna like this one, guys. Oh boy. Hold on. They need to be in a lovely little sleeve and top loader. We got a couple LeBron James cards. And we've got a couple of other really cool cards as well. Did not know that I had these. Somebody was asking for LeBron James just the other day again. There we go. 2 LeBron James cards as well as a Jaden Daniels card. You know, he's on fire. I've heard a lot about Jaden Daniels with the Washington whatevers. We're going to get that into a top loader as well. I buy a lot of cards all the time. And then a Jaden Daniels again. A Spellbound, a Jaden Daniels, a Jaden Daniels Elite. And then 2 LeBron James cards, including a Stargazing. Duplicate. We're going to sell them at $1. The Washington whatevers. Yeah, don't tell any of the people that love sports cards that I just said all that. But a LeBron James Stargazing card. Really nice Stargazing card. A LeBron James Revolution card. And then 2 Jaden Daniel cards. 4-pack of very nice sports cards. The LeBron James cards are pretty cool. They go for pretty decent money, actually, especially the Stargazing one. But 4 very nice sports cards, 2 of which are LeBron James cards. And then 2 Jaden Daniels cards. A nice little 4-pack of sports cards for your sports cards endeavors. Just 4, thank you so much. I'm going to get these in your box for you. Awesome. All right. Grab another handful. All right, this is going to be a mix of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Skylanders, I guess. Okay. And sports. Okay, we'll do sports too. Is that numbered? Oh. We have a numbered card. Okay. This is numbered out of 399. You can see right there. That is Mac Horvath. Pretty sick looking card, actually. Mac Horvath, super awesome looking like prism card, numbered out of 399. And we're going to do all the rest of these. You're also going to get the Jacoby Walter rookie card, all of these Pokemon cards, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Duplicate. We'll start it at $1, though I'm sure it's worth quite a bit more than that, being a numbered card. And all of these first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards. First edition from 1996 Yu-Gi-Oh Pokemon cards and more. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Oh, wow. I should look more of these things up, but then also a numbered out of 399 numbered baseball card. Dusty Old Finds, taking those down as well. Very nice. All right, let's see. How about the Politoed Reverse Hollow? This one's cool. Politoed Reverse Hollow number 12. A $15 card? No way. What? $9 card. Okay, that's what that's a little better. Politoed Reverse Hollow. And I'll do it at $4. And we're gonna toss in a Sandile to go with it. A Politoed Reverse Hollow from 2008. From 2008, and a Sandile, a lovely little Sandile hollow as well. Two very lovely little cards. Here, what else can we toss in there? How about a random stack of cards? What did we get? A Popplio and... Oh, okay. A Ralts e-reader. Oh, a whole bunch of e-readers. Oh, that would have been fun. Okay, let's set those off for now. What do we have in the sports line again? Let's do some more sports. Okay, let's do this. Started at $5 again. We'll do some more $5 sports lots. $5. What do we get? Got sidetracked. All right, let's do rookie sweater, Dalton Necht rookie card, a Rex Shepard rookie card, a Tom Brady, and another Dalton Necht rookie. All of these, lovely. There's a lot. That's a lot to hold. The sweater card, the Revolution rookie card, the Tom Brady card, and then multiple others. Just a 5-pack of lovely sports cards. 5 of them, and they can be yours in this moment. All 5, including the sweater card, which is pretty cool. All right, no worries. We'll leave that be. There's this UD promo. Here's a cool card. I'd have to charge a little bit higher because of how much it's worth. The last one like this sold for $110. And the reason is, I'm going to charge, I'd do $32. The reason is, it has a UD promo, Upper Deck promo stamp on it. Without that stamp, it's not as valuable of a card, but with that stamp, it does go up quite a bit. This is a Wilt Chamberlain UD promo stamped card. And here, I'll toss it in with the rest of these. We'll do all of these plus the Wilt Chamberlain. The Wilt Chamberlain, though, is worth quite a bit because of the UD promo stamp right on the front there. You can just barely make out that stamp. It's a very limited edition card, very difficult to get. And you're also going to get all the rest of those, including the Tom Brady and the jersey or the sweater card. A lot of really great stuff. Jax taking it down. Thank you so much, Jax. Where's Jack's box? Right here. There we go. Jack's taking that down. Very nice. Thank you so much. All right, let me go here real quick. Okay. Perfect. Let's see what else we have in the sports card line. We have some pretty good ones in here. What was that one that we had? We had one that was like really, really nice. Javonte Williams. Oh, we sold. Oh, we had a Cal Ripken. That's fun. Let's do a $5 run on some more here. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. We'll do a $5 start, and we'll do this whole stack. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's some good ones in here. Some vintage ones. Edit item. $5. You're going to get the Clint Capella Winter Edition, the Dan Marino, a Giancarlo, a Jackson Churio Rookie, a Stephon Curry Dominance card, a Cal Ripken for the Orioles, and a Bobby Witt Jr. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. So it's like a dollar box type cards, but they are worth quite a bit more than $1. Especially the Steph Curry card. It's a pretty nice card. All of these can be yours. In this moment, look at us running sports cards on Dip Dip Proper. We do actually sometimes do that. A lovely set of cards, including some vintage and some non-vintage. Jack's taking those down as well. Very nice. All right, we got another. Let's do another set. Ooh, we got some cool ones in this. Ooh, yeah, there's a cool one. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one. All right, I'm going to limit this one to 5 again. You've got the jersey card for Ryan Dunn, jersey rookie card. You have the Stephon Castle rookie card. You have the Tommy Pham pink refractor card. I think this one was numbered. I feel like this one was numbered. One of these was numbered. Hold on. Maybe I put the number 1 down. All right. Anthony Davis, 8-Bit Ballers, and the Bomb Squad Xavier Leggett. A very lovely pack of 5 cards, including the jersey card, jersey rookie card, the Revolution rookie card, the pink refractor card, and then the Bomb Squad's a really cool card as well. A nice pack. What else can we toss in? Let's toss in this guy too. Andrew Walters cracked dice. Might as well. Jax, thank you so much. Jax, those are going home with you. All right, let's do one more sports set. And then we'll move on. Prismatic, rookie, Chet. Ooh, that's a cool looking card. That's it's like leather. Oh, that's odd. All right, we'll do this massive set of them right here, guys. Duplicate. All right, we're going to start off. This still has the protective film on it. You can remove that yourself. This is a Tim Campbell 1990s rookie hockey card. Then you're going to get this very oddly textured Javonte Williams rookie card. It's like leather. It feels weird. A Mark Reifer baseball card. A Kyle Schwarber refractor. A Chet Holmgren. Alexandre Sarr rookie card. A Generation Now Nolan rookie card. And a Kendall George prismatic. That's a pretty cool looking. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking card. Oh, what is this? We have another one. Andre Jackson Jr. rookie card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can we get one more to make it 10? How about that? A rookie card of Ja'Cory Books, the green rookie card. So 10 total random sports cards, various sports, soccer, football, baseball. All right, no worries. We're going to set those over there for now and see what other Pokemon. Oh, we still got these. Let's do these real quick. Here we go. Asteroids, pole position, combat, and missile command, all for the Atari 2600. Asteroids, pole position, combat, and missile command, all for Atari 2600 games, all 4 of them. Atari 2600, 4 of them. 4 very nice Atari 2600 games. All right, no worries. Let's set these in the box of truth. All right, let's see what's in here. Piplup, Curlia, a Mothim. That's a cool looking card. Smoochie. Glasgow, okay. Smoochum. A Ho-Oh, that's a cool looking card. All right, how about the Ho-Oh EX? No, not... Well, I'm going to have a collection of NES and N64 games coming. I'm just still working out the deal with the person that has them all. This is from Pop Series 5. This is a really nice card. We'll leave it at $5. It's worth $11. This is a Ho-Oh, holographic Ho-Oh from Pop Series 5. A holographic Ho-Oh from Pop Series 5. A super duper cool holographic Ho-Oh from Pop Series 5 right there. Pop Series 5 Ho-Oh. Oh no, no one wants the Ho-Oh. No worries. I don't blame you. How about the Manaphy reverse holo from Pop Series 6? Manaphy reverse holo from Pop Series 6. Currently valued at $5.63. So we're going to restart it. Started at $1, and this may be the last auction for now. We'll toss in this diary from 1950s as well. Reverse or a holographic Manaphy and a diary. Two very lovely items, and they can be yours in this moment. Or if you want. The Manaphy is a $5 and some change card, and then the ring. Oh, the ring. Good point. Let's do the ring test. Since we discovered that perhaps the ring is platinum. Let me grab my testing kit. If it's platinum, I'll just grab my scale and we can work out a deal to sell it right here, right now. Maybe we close it on that. I will see. Scratching stone. Let's see. I just got a new platinum. Oh, yeah, there we go. Brand new platinum acid. Lovely. Let me cut this puppy open. All right. We're going to test it live and see if this... Because it did not come back as silver, nor did it come back as gold. However, if it's platinum, perhaps it wouldn't. It's heavy enough to be something. It's really hard to scratch the stone. Okay, we got our scratch on there. Okay. And the platinum going on. Okay. Let me see how it's reacting. It does appear to be... Okay, that's odd. Maybe the line is showing through. Yeah, why would you put non... So maybe it is platinum. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe... I don't know. I don't like the idea of running it at like $1 because if it is platinum, that's quite a deal, right? But if it's not, then selling it at a high price doesn't work really great either. All right, let me check. Hold on. I'm not even sure what platinum goes for right now. It passed the test to be platinum. I just don't test enough platinum, to be honest with you. So it's 2.6 grams. Let's see. I only have a couple pieces. Oh, wow. I didn't know platinum was so high right now. 2,000, my God. Per gram. $60 to $70 per gram of platinum. Well, how do we want to end the show tonight, guys? It's a beautiful ring. Oh, look at how that catches the light. That's neat. All right, you know what? Because I didn't even know that I had it, we'll just see what happens. Whatever it goes for is what it goes for. I didn't even know that it was sitting up here. I often lose jewelry like this. I found gold and silver jewelry multiple times in the same way. So we'll get rid of it. So be it. It has two very lovely tiny little diamonds and then what I believe to be an aquamarine or some other form of stone on the top. A very nice little ring. I have a lid for it. I did have a lid. Okay, we'll just put it in one of these. That way it don't go nowhere. Come on now. Oh my god. Come on, don't fight me on this. My hands do not like to work toward the end of the auctions, as I'm sure you guys have seen. And quite frankly, I'm just getting older. So yeah, there we go. A very lovely, at least it's going good. Yeah. Very lovely ring. What else do we have that we can run before we end tonight? We might have a few more items. We'll take a look. We always have more items. We have, for instance, another one of these. We have the Pikachu and the Magikarp. That's such a cool card. Oh god, it's such a nice card. Alright, let's do one final Pokemon auction to end this thing out. We're going to do a good one. We're going to put some good, juicy cards in there. We're going to do some Pokemon. We're going to do all these sports. We're going to start it at $1. We're going to start it at $1, and we're going to do all these cards that I can grab here, including this whole stack. The value on this stack is going to... Hold up. Wow. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? We have a lot of Pokemon. I don't care. These are in amazing shape. There's just some really good cards in here. But why not? Let's have some fun at the end of the night. Here we go. Off to a great start, guys. A lot of Pokemon cards here. I won't be able to really describe every single one of them. I'm just going to go through a whole lot of vintage, tons and tons and tons and tons of e-readers. A lot. Almost every single one of those is vintage, including all these sports cards. Manthe, a rookie card, a Nomo, who is that? A Devontae Smith rookie card, a Mitch Jebb, another Nomo, a Bastodon, a Smoochum, and a Glameow. Nice home, Gabe! Taking those down. All right, let me get those in your box for you, and then we're going to get out of here for the night, everybody. I want to thank everybody so much for coming through on the show tonight and hanging out. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Let's do a quick giveaway, quick rapid fire giveaway. Let's grab some. Here we go. We'll do all of these as the final giveaway of the night, just to make it extra fun. There we go. 4 cards, a Leafeon, an Espeon, and a 2 vintage Yu-Gi-Oh cards. All of those are in the giveaway, guys. These are a giveaway. These are a giveaway. I do want to do an auction soon. You should. Dusty Old Finds. You definitely should. All right. Final giveaway. We're drawing it right here. Who's going to win them? It's going to a 24-hour yard sale. Nice. All right. Thank you guys so much. We will see you on the next one. Is there anyone to raid? There is. E&J Sales. Let's go over there. All right, guys. Let's show E&J Sales some love. You guys have a wonderful weekend.